I want to tell you something that took me a long time to say out loud. Stop using that vegetable oil you have been cooking with every single day. I know it says healthy on the bottle. I know your doctor probably never said anything about it. But after spending 20 years sitting with cancer patients, reading their charts, holding their hands, I started asking a question that changed everything for me. What if the food we eat every day is either helping us or slowly hurting us? Today, I want to share 5 simple food swaps with you. These are not exotic, they are not expensive, but the science behind them is some of the most exciting research happening in cancer prevention right now. And I promise you, by the end of this video, you are going to look at your kitchen differently. If you are new here, please subscribe and hit the bell. I make videos every single week for people over 50 who want real information, not just the same old advice they have heard 100 times. Now before we get into it, I want you to know something. A major study that looked at people in 14 different countries found that most cancer cases that showed up after age 55 had one thing in common. Not bad genes, not bad luck. It was long-term inflammation caused by the food those people were eating every day. And the same study found that when people changed what they ate, even in their 60s and 70s, their bodies started responding within just a few months. That means it is not too late, not even close. Okay, let us start with number 5. Number 5, stop cooking with vegetable oil and start using olive oil instead. Here is the simple truth. When you heat up oils like canola oil, sunflower oil, or corn oil, they break down and release harmful chemicals. Scientists have found that these chemicals can damage the DNA inside your cells over time, and damaged DNA is exactly how cancer starts. Extra virgin olive oil is different. It has a natural compound in it called olecanthal. Now you do not need to remember that word, just think of it this way. It works like a natural painkiller inside your body, but instead of killing pain, it kills inflammation. And inflammation is the soil that cancer grows in. Researchers actually found that this compound started killing cancer cells in a lab setting within just 30 minutes. Healthy cells were left completely alone. What you should do is simple. Use 2 tablespoons of good quality extra virgin olive oil every day. Pour it over your salad, dip your food in it, or just drizzle it over whatever you are eating. Check the bottle for a harvest date. If it is older than 18 months, most of the good stuff is already gone. Number 4, stop eating deli meats and start eating wild-caught salmon instead. This one is hard for a lot of people to hear because deli meats are so convenient. Turkey slices, ham, salami, hot dogs, they are quick and easy. But the World Health Organization has officially listed processed meats as a cause of cancer, not a risk, a cause. The reason is a chemical reaction that happens when the preservatives in those meats mix with your stomach acid. It creates compounds that go straight to your colon cells and damage them. Wild-caught salmon is the opposite. It has a natural pigment in it called astaxanthin. That is the thing that makes salmon pink, and this compound is one of the strongest antioxidants ever discovered. Scientists found it blocks a specific pathway that cancer cells use to grow and spread, the same pathway that some cancer drugs try to block. Eat salmon 2 or 3 times a week, about the size of your palm each time. Pair it with some asparagus on the side. The two of them work together to help your body repair damaged cells. Number 3, stop adding white sugar to things and start using raw honey and cinnamon instead. Here is something that blew my mind when I first learned it. Cancer cells eat sugar. They eat it 10 to 20 times faster than your normal healthy cells. This is not a theory. It is basic biology that has been known since the 1920s. When you eat refined sugar, your blood sugar spikes, your insulin goes up, and that insulin spike sends a signal that tells cells to grow, including the ones you do not want growing. Raw honey is different. It has a natural compound that studies have shown can slow down cancer cell growth without touching healthy cells. And Ceylon cinnamon, the real kind, not the cheap kind at the grocery store, has something in it that cuts off the blood supply that tumors need to survive. Every morning, mix half a teaspoon of raw honey and a quarter teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon into a cup of warm water and drink it. Make sure the label says Ceylon cinnamon. The other kind, called cassia, can actually be harmful if you take it every day. Number 2, stop drinking regular milk every day and start having kefir instead. Kefir is fermented milk. It looks like thin yogurt and it has a slightly tangy taste. And inside it are dozens of different strains of good bacteria that your gut desperately needs, especially as you get older. Here is why this matters for cancer. Your gut is home to about 70% of your immune system. When your gut bacteria are healthy and diverse, your immune system is sharp. It can spot abnormal cells early and deal with them before they become a problem. When your gut bacteria are depleted, which happens naturally as we age, your immune system gets slower and weaker. A study found that compounds in kefir actually caused cancer cells in breast tissue to self-destruct, not slow down, self-destruct. Drink 4 to 6 ounces of plain, unsweetened kefir every morning on an empty stomach. If dairy does not agree with you, look for coconut milk kefir. It works the same way. And now, number 1. This is the one that surprises everyone. Number 1 is black garlic. I know you were probably expecting something you have never heard of, some rare plant from a rainforest somewhere, but the most powerful things are often hiding in the most ordinary places. Black garlic is just regular garlic that has been slowly fermented for about a month. That process changes everything about it. The sharp, strong taste disappears, it becomes soft and sweet, almost like a dried fruit, and the compounds inside it become much easier for your body to absorb and use. Studies have found that black garlic can slow down the growth of lung, stomach, and colon cancer cells by cutting off their energy supply. It also wakes up a specific type of immune cell called a natural killer cell. These are the cells your body uses to hunt down and destroy abnormal cells before they turn into something serious. One study found that black garlic increased the activity of these cells by nearly 40% in just 4 weeks. Eat 1 or 2 cloves of black garlic every day. You can find it at Asian grocery stores or order it online. It does not taste like regular garlic at all. It is sweet and mild. You can eat it straight, slice it into a salad, or spread it on toast. Now I want to say something before we finish. I have sat across from a lot of people in my career who felt like their body had already made up its mind, like the damage was done and all they could do was wait. And I want to tell you directly that is not true. Your body is always listening. Every single meal you eat sends a message to your cells, and those cells respond. The research we talked about today shows that real change can happen at any age. Your 60s, your 70s, even your 80s. You are not too old, you are not too far gone. You just need the right information and the willingness to try. Start with 1 swap this week, just 1. Maybe it is the olive oil, maybe it is the black garlic. Pick 1 and give it 30 days, then come back and tell me how you feel. If this video helped you today, please share it with someone you love. A parent, a sibling, a friend who is going through something hard. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do for someone is hand them the right information at the right moment. I will see you next week.